So in this video we are going to be using my Tokyo inspired Ricoh recipe. Today I have punched in a beautiful little recipe which has been inspired by this great city, and what we're going to try and do is make a ton of photos, walk around. I'm currently in Shinjuku, right near the station. I've just found a nice little alleyway. I can kind of tell you what we're going to do, because it's so noisy in some parts, but then it's so deadly quiet. So I've designed this based on kind of the time of year. I've warmed it up somewhat. It's at 6,000 Kelvin, and I'm really pushing some of those warmer tones. I kind of want it kind of like a Kodak Gold kind of feel. So let's see what we make, let's see what you think, and yeah, maybe you want to try it. So if you do, stay tuned to the end of the video where you'll get the recipe. Okay, I'm really liking the recipe, but I think the skin tones are a little bit orange, so I'm just going to cool it down a bit. I'm working on this as I go. You will get the full recipe at the end, the determined one, but it's up to you how kind of warm you want it. It's just a bit, maybe I underestimated the sunshine a little bit, so we're going to change it just a smidge. But like I said, that's why it's so much fun. You can play with it as you go, but what you're getting is, thereabouts. So you'll have to excuse me for the inconsistency with my glasses sometimes. I just need the glasses to read and change what I'm doing. So we brought down the Kelvin about 100, and we brought down just kind of the warmth of the recipe in general. So hopefully that's toned it down a little bit. That's what happens sometimes when you make these recipes in the shadows. So I just kind of found this reflection, really like this. I think it's an interesting aspect. Street photography is reflections, and just waiting for a very good strong subject. So sometimes it's good just to kind of work the scene and wait for something good to come. I'm sure we'll get a good picture in a minute. It'll be well worth it. I really enjoy the customization of these recipes. Like I said, you should definitely tinker with it as you go. I mean, nothing should be set in stone, but it's a good base. I hope you enjoy it. This is just so inspired by kind of those Kodak Gold disposable cameras you used to get when you're a kid. So That's the inspiration for this, and like I said, I hope you enjoy it, but play with it. Make sure, I haven't quite done enough of these tests with the Ricoh. I've done predominantly the Fujifilm ones, and I'm kind of more accustomed to them, but if you want more of these, you should let me know. But I love the color that's coming out of the JPEGs, and that's what it is. It's getting good quick shots with these these recipes, so you can then share them with friends, share them on social media. The Ricoh recipes are just as good as the Fujifilm, so it's just that you gotta, like I said, I've got to come a bit more accustomed to it, but it's all fun, and what better place to try them out than here in Tokyo. As you can see, it's pretty busy here in Shinjuku, but that's how it goes, and finding these beautiful kind of spots. I think obviously the crossings are very kind of a good place to start. It is Sunday today, I've just remembered, so we can roam the streets and the roads. We don't have to worry about cars. It seems like a good time to kind of meander around and take photos. I don't know if you can see that cat. It's kind of incredible. I think now I've toned down the Kelvin and the warmth. It's really starting to look quite nice. Now I've got to go meet a friend in Shibuya, so we're going to get some lunch, and I'll document what I take along the way. It's always a little fun trip to take. God, that's mad here. I always forget. I can always forget where the hell I'm going. If you're ever in Shinjuku Station, or if you've ever been, you know how bloody big it is. This place is massive. Okay, like I said, we're on our way to Shibuya to see our friend Tommy. He's a photographer, and he was exhibiting at the Conseil, so but we want to get lunch. So we're going to go do that. So I don't know how well this recipe works indoors. It's very warm. I think you've got to be careful and use it wisely. Definitely, alter it to your conditions. It's just so big. It's not the fact it's hard to find. Okay, so we made it to Shibuya. We're gonna get some food with our friend Tommy, take some pictures. I really do like this recipe. However, I do think it works better in daylight, so adjustments are needed. These are never going to be perfect, and I always think I'm shooting RAWs as well, so I've got a backup. So if I get anything I really like, I can play with myself. So this is just for fun, At the end of the day, where we all started off as hobbyists, and the Ricoh is the best camera to do street photography and enjoy your photography again. It does bring another element of fun back. So yeah, don't take it too seriously, right? Beautiful. So that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Okay, so here's the gallery Conseil. And the exhibition is still on. So I was just making some photos there. Just had some lunch with my mate Tommy. The exhibition is still cranking. Lots of people are flooding through the door, and it seems to be a real success. So that's good for all involved. Really loving this recipe. I think it's got a real film-like quality, and I think that's kind of the standard for what people want to produce. Something nostalgic, something that they can use and slap on, on their camera, go out, and it feels like I've got a disposable camera with me. This thing is amazing. I have talked about how good this camera is for months now, it seems. I was just saying to my friend Tommy that I picked it up because I was walking the Camino, and maybe with the intention of selling it after I had finished the walk, but it has been so good. I mean, look how diddy this thing is. The power it has in it, it's a 24 megapixel camera. It resolves all the photos just brilliantly. You get DNG files, which are much more manageable than RAWs. It's a fab little camera. I hate using the same superlatives, but it's good. Anyway, look, we're in Shibuya. Let me walk you around some places. Let's go take some nice photos, and I promise we will get to inputting this recipe, and basically also show you how you can make and design your own. I mean, it's kind of the point of this is not only you can try mine, but why don't you try making your own? That's the fun of it. Fish and chips. That's what you all want. Okay guys, I am going to stop recording for the moment and just take photos. There's too much going on. I'm not making good enough photos, in my opinion. But I want to take, these are supposed to be very more candid. They're supposed to be like, I'm on holiday, but I'm making, those nostalgic disposable film camera look. But I want to take a little bit more kind of care of my photos. And it's very hard to do video and photography. I don't know if you've ever tried it. It's something. Still in Shibuya, but we're just gonna mosey around. Here are some more photos. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned to the end because I'll show you how to create your own, and also you can learn to use my one. Okay, so this is the part where I show you my Tokyo-inspired Ricoh recipe. So let's first turn it on and make sure the recipe is still kind of inputted. And what we're going to do first is head to the menu section, and as you can see, we're going to go to Image Control. Now, as you can see, I have chosen positive film as my preset to grade my recipe, like you would with the Fujifilm, as you would choose like classic neg or classic chrome or any of those presets, those simulations. We're going to choose positive film. So once you choose positive film, you're going to then click the function button like so. Now, as you can see, as we go down the list, there is saturation, hue, high, low, key adjustment,
contrast, etc, etc. And we're quickly just going to go through all of these. So for my Tokyo inspired Ricoh recipe, I have saturation at +4, the hue at -4, the high-low key adjustment is +2, contrast is +4, contrast highlights is -4, contrast shadow is +4, the sharpness is 0, the shading is 0, and the clarity is -2. So that's the kind of basics within the image control. So then click OK. We are now going to head over to the white balance, and this is where we're going to change the temperature, the warmth or the cooling of the image. So again, click function and set your Kelvin to 5900. I originally started the video at 6000, but I think 5900 is just a tad cooler. Then once you're happy with that, click the display, and that way it will change from the Kelvin to the color pad. So what I've set it to is G3 and A7. That has given me the color I prefer and the tone I like for this kind of Ricoh recipe. So punch that in as you will, but this is how you basically set up your own Ricoh recipe and how you can play and create your own. So I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below.
So I hope you enjoyed the video and that you like my Tokyo inspired Ricoh recipe. If you found it useful, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. Yeah, and I hope I've helped you learn how to make your own recipe. So we're going to end the video here. Thank you as always for watching and supporting, and I will see you in the next one.